Good morning all. Welcome today. I think it's 17, isn't it? Well, what I've decided, I can't remember what day it is. It's probably 17th or 18th. But like I said, a day is a day, and what I've decided is that I will not vlog every day. You don't want to see, me all baggy-eyed from the morning. I mean, like yesterday, for instance, I did go to the gym. I did go to Soul Cycle, but I didn't. I did tape, but I didn't send it because, you must get fed up of, I didn't open that door, so it must be missed. Front left. Yeah, so I did blog yesterday. But I didn't post it because, just looking back at it, I'm just sort of like mumbling on all the time, and I just didn't think that you'd want to see, me early in the morning all the time, baggy-eyed, and what's the point? If I sort of like leave bigger gaps, I will be honest about my training. If I leave bigger gaps, then you'll see more of a difference, in how I'm progressing. So that's why I didn't vlog. I did say yesterday that I had a bit of a misfortune, which was stupidly I left my MacBook, which is not a year old. I left my MacBook on the side of the armchair. I'd fallen asleep and I'd woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd probably had 6 hours sleep. I'd probably fallen asleep that long. And I went to get a biscuit, a Belvita biscuit, and when I came back, nudged the MacBook, and it fell on the floor, on the corner. So the screen shatters. Well, not the front screen; it's the screen inside, which is the LCD screen, and or LED, whichever one. And I had to take it to Mac. I would have taken it to just a regular engineer. But luckily I found out that the way they repair is by using third-party stuff. Mac do not, Apple Mac do not give their parts. You can't just buy their parts, from anywhere. They have to be authorised repairers. So even if you've got someone like I spoke to someone who'd been repairing for 10 years and he can repair Macs, it was not an original, authentic Mac, because they have to take the whole lid and replace that. It has to be programmed and married to the motherboard, and I would have gone for that without knowing, so thank God I spoke to him. The warranty doesn't cover it, not for that sort of incident, and I spoke to him and realised that it would have been a bad thing to do, if I would have done it that way. So there you have it. The sad thing was, it's my fault, completely my fault. The sad thing was, it cost me. It cost me £569. Now that money was, set aside for other things. I'm doing a lot of, remodelling and stuff like that this year. So, it was my mistake, and I had to pay for it heavily. So I wasn't in the best of moods. But it's a work tool, so I do need it to work. I do need it. It's not just she's got a Mac. I do use it for work. So that's it. Aside from that, it was a good day at Soul Cycle yesterday. I want to talk to you about major changes. That's why it would be good to sort of like not, blog every day, maybe once a week, maybe more, however I feel like. And maybe sometimes when I'm out, like today, later on, I'm going to film the Sandra Cross Choir. So I will be there, and it won't be that morning baggy-eyed Jamie. It will be more, I'll be ready for the day, sort of thing. So, that should be nice. What else did I want to tell you? So I'm sitting in the car again. That's why you can hear the noise. It was another below zero day. It was -4, I think, last night, and there's ice on the car again. what I did find out is that moisture can get into your car, and that's why the ice is inside. So you can get these dehumidifier bags that stop that happening from the inside. I need to clean my windscreen as well, because if I cleaned it and gave it a polish, it might not stick as much, you know, for a few days. But what I'm going to do later is get one of those plastic dehumidifiers that you put in a room. So I'll put it in the car and see how that works, because they don't cost much in these drugstores that are not expensive, like Savers and stuff. So I'm going to try that later, put it in the car and see if that works, rather than buying probably £1 when the other ones are £8. You know, got to be 50 sometimes, you know. So I'll do that. But it's just really, really icy. It's really icy. You know, it's just really cold. It's not my car that just, I mean, I've got another car as well, which I don't use, but I can't use it. That is covered in ice, but that doesn't matter, because that's ready for the tip, that car. So that's it really. So things are going well. I'm going to try and up my game. At the cycle yesterday, it was really good. I was in a line of brilliant cyclists. They were the top of the range when it comes to the top of the tree, let's say, when it comes to the cycling. And I was sort of like a bit late, because I had to scrape the car and I didn't, you know, estimate the time properly. But I wasn't late, you know. They were still just starting. They were still on the first song. And I got in with these, you know, my bike was next to these really brilliant cyclists. Excuse me. And you know, at one stage I sat down, because I can't keep up with them yet. I can't. I'm not. You know, I physically can't. It's not that I don't try. I physically can't. But at one stage, she willed me on, and the girl next to me, who was one of the brilliant cyclists, started tapping my bike. And I got up there and I was doing it with them. You know what I mean? I was right doing it with them, but I want to be doing it with them all the time. Do you know what I mean? Not just sometimes. I want to be doing it with them all the time. That's the aim. So I just realised I've got to up my game. I think I still feel, even though you see me working out, I still feel that I'm a bit lazy. For instance, the cycling class, you have weights. The weights that are on your bike are 3 kilos. I think it's 3 kilos or 3 pounds, whatever they are. And they're smaller weights, and you can do, you know, you do boxing and, you know, shoulder press and stuff like that. You can change those weights, and, you know, there's a box there where you can change them to 5 kilos or 5 pounds. Now, I don't do that. Why? You know, I'm reasonably strong, and I should be pushing myself more by using the more the heavier weights, and that's one of the things that I'm going to do. That's one, you know, I try not to cheat, because I know I'm cheating myself, and I always tell that to people when I train them, that don't cheat, because you are only cheating yourself, and I'm cheating myself by doing that. You know, that's just, you know, lazy. And I've never, once I think I've taken the heavier weights, and that's disgusting. Do you know what I mean? It's disgraceful, because I'm trying to be on this fitness journey and I'm not pushing myself as much as I should do. So it's things like that, things like pushing myself, things that are uncomfortable are burpees, say. Hate them. So I should, but then I've got a bad toe as well, so I should be doing them, or squat thrust, you know, something. You know, today, if I have time, which I don't think I will, because the window's clearing now, with the ice, I've scraped as much as I could off, and then I'm just waiting for it to, you know, and in fact, I think I can give it another bit of a scrape now. Just 1 second. outside is rock hard, I'm telling you. I dare put the windscreen wipers on, but this it's not really safe to drive yet. I mean, I've got an hour. Yeah, I've got an hour before the class, but I would like to get there early because I know that the bikes, you know, it is a full class now, and I like to be on a certain bike, and I know that, you know, other people probably would want that bike as well, because I you know, I don't know if it's an OCD thing, but I just like to be in a certain position, you know. That's how I feel comfortable, you know. Yeah, so I think I need to give it one more straight this side. 1 minute again. Ooh, this is just a nightmare. It really is. Like, look, that's how bad it is. Yeah, but the window's clearer now, but I still won't dare use the windscreen wipers. They do need a wipe though, but I won't use the windscreen wipers because I think at the bottom. Sorry, one more time. Oh. Yeah, there's hard ice at the bottom, you know, but I think inside as well. Yeah, inside as well, that moisture that they talk about, you know, because it's all the glass, the stuff inside is melted. And they said that if there's anything damp inside, that's what can cause, you know, the car to. If I drive on, it might make it. It's not as clear as it should be, but you know, as we go along, I can't do the windscreen wipers. I've got to. Sorry about this, the noise, but I can start feeling the heat now. Pay for parking today, starting now, but it shouldn't be too much. Ooh, that's a full. Yeah, so you know, so I won't be blogging, you know, and to tell the truth, it'd be nice to have more people, you know, helping and encouraging me on my journey, and to know what other people are doing too. That would help. Oh, so when you drive, the heat comes out more, doesn't it? I'm just like a mess when it comes to cars. I don't know nothing about cars, really. You know, some people do, but I'm just a mess when it comes to cars, and I'm going to be in traffic. It looks like. Well, thank God I've got. If I could get there at 8 o'clock, that would do me. Because, you know, I still get on the bike. There's a lot of traffic there. Oh dear, am I going to get out of here? Shoot. And you know me, I should put day such and such road rage, because you know I'm a bit of a road rager, innit? You know, I just can't stand stupidity. Do you know what I mean? I just can't stand stupidity on the road. Now, I should be able to get in here. See, there's loads of traffic. This is well, people are trying to get to work for 9 o'clock, I would imagine. Like, it's zero now. The weather is zero. I mean, everybody's having the same problem, let's face it. You know, the heat is not going to be, unless it's a brand new car, I suppose your heat is not going to be bang on. You know. But I look forward to, oh, I've got a, this is just a headband. That's what that is, just in case you're wondering why. The edges look a bit rough because I need to take my braids out, which I will. I'm going out on Saturday. I'm going out, hopefully I'm going out. I'd like to, because I said that this year I'm going to do a lot more, you know. And that's a good thing, because usually I wouldn't go out because if I felt that it was heavier than I feel comfortable, you know. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a real dressy thing, so I think tomorrow I'll go and get a pedicure and my nails done. You can see they're just growing out a bit, you know. So I'll get them done. I never get them long. I have to find out if, you know, how people. I see people type with much longer nails than me, and my nails are reasonably short, and I just can't type. I can't, you know, text properly. It's crazy. It's crazy. I've got 2 goals, which are good goals. If I'm going to the cruise in March, that's a goal. Then I've got, and if I do go to the cruise, the fact that I've got my niece's wedding in May, that's a goal. So I won't sort of like, you know, eat everything in sight on the cruise, because you know what cruises are like. I've never been to one, but I know that, you know, everything's there in abundance. And then I've got one of my best friends' weddings that we hadn't seen each other for a long time. What are you doing? What are you doing? Can't you wait? You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Can't you wait? Oh, shut up. Shut up. You know, shut up. Sorry, as we were saying, you know, my friend, one of my really, really, really good friends, she's getting married, and I'm so happy for her, you know. I'm so happy for her. You know, she's getting married. She's been with this guy for 10 years. She's got 3 children, you know, from her first relationship, her previous relationship, and they're lovely children. One of them's my goddaughter. See, we lost touch for a long time. Just a stupid family art. It just was stupid, really. And, you know, it's sad that she wasn't there for me when my mum passed away. That would have, you know, that would have helped. Because I never hated her, you know. I've always thought that, you know, she is an easy friend to have. You know, she's a wonderful person and an easy friend to have. So I never bared any malice towards her, and it wasn't anything that I should bear malice, you know, about anyway. She's getting married, and I'm really, really happy for her. You know, I've met the guy, and he's lovely as well. You know, they've been together for 10 years, so they know. You know, and anyway, her daughter, her second daughter, is my goddaughter, and sadly, you know, when we sort of like was apart, I don't know, even she's up in her 20s now, and I think the last time we saw each other, she was like 8 or something, and that breaks my heart. Do you know what I mean? That breaks my heart. So I feel that I've got a lot of making up to do with her, and she's like my daughter. You know, you know, she's forgiven me. Do you know what I mean? Not to say that we said anything like that, but she's forgiven me, and you know, she was meant to be my goddaughter because it's fitted in like hand in glove. You know, I'm going to be there for her. She's going to get married as well. You know, she's got a lovely little baby. You know, it's like I'm a grandmother. You know, she's got a lovely little girl, and she's got a lovely boyfriend who she's going to get married to. And, you know, I'm just happy for everybody. You know, I'm just happy to see that everybody's moved on. You know, her sister has got 2 children as well. She's a Muslim and she's beautiful. I mean, when her sister was a baby, we went to New York together. You know, the first time that Samira went to New York, it was with me and her mother. And I just never forget any of that. Never forget any of that. It's you know, and, you know, I've missed Pat and she's missed me, and you know, that's it. You know, known all the family. You know, unfortunately, you know, there's been some tragedies. You know, and Pat's had to deal with a lot. So this day, I'm so happy for her for this day because it's something beautiful. You know, after all what she's had to deal with. You know. You know, but just things that shouldn't have happened, but you know, life is life. You know, things happen. You know, things happen. So that's nice. It's nice to, you know, as we get older, we're you know, back friends and stuff. That's so beautiful. Now, what's happening here? Do I have to? Oh, I'm not climbing the pavement, man. I'm not climbing the pavement. To get past, let them turn right. What's going on, man? Oh my god, I have to climb. I'm not climbing the pavement. What? This journey is going to be a nightmare. This journey is turning into a bloody nightmare. I have to climb the pavement to get round this car. Oh my god. Where I'm going, I have to climb the pavement. Wow. Idiots, man. Idiots. What do you mean? This is just a nightmare journey. I thought I was going to have time to go onto the stair and climb up, but it looks like I'm just going to have to go straight into the class because it's coming on to 2:15 now. And there's going to be people in the class already. And I don't know what on my bike. I haven't got a drink or anything, so I'm just going to go in there, put my stuff on my bike and then get a drink. I forgot my drink. So I'm just going to... Yeah, I forgot my drink, so... I'm just going to go into the class, put my towel on my bike. Hopefully I can find a parking space as soon as I get there and pay for it. Oh gosh, and this is where there's accidents, you know? This is where there's accidents in these roads. There's ice on the roads. Everybody wants to get everywhere. There's loads of traffic. It's the time of day. I try to have sympathy for cyclists, or empathy, let's say, because I'm one. But this weather is absolutely freezing. Look. Driving so close. I dare you scratch my car, you idiot. I don't. A journey that's meant to take about 7 minutes is taking me, gonna be, let's see. You know, this is a road rage thing. You know, everybody's coming out, everybody's doing this, everybody's doing that. Do you know what I mean? Everybody's trying to pass here, trying to pass there. You know? Oh. And I'm going, where are you going? Where are you going? idiot. Please. I will keep calm. It wouldn't have been quicker me taking the bus, and I don't like to. It's cold. It wouldn't have been quicker me taking the bus. It wouldn't. Not because the bus, you know, the bus has to stop and then join the traffic again. So the car's clear now. There you go. Got another idiot. Another idiot with a kid. You know, you're walking through this traffic with a kid, and you've got a bike as well. You know, come on, your kid. Yes. Sorry. Sorry. I've got to. Maybe I should do a driving. I don't do much driving because of this. You know, because I just ain't got no patience. I ain't got no patience. So I don't take very long journeys. I will be driving to where we're going on Saturday. Meet my friend there. I just drive myself. Because, you know, it's usually a thing, because I don't like driving, it's picking me up, and I don't like people to feel a burden to people, like if they go out of their way to come and get me. Do you know what I mean? I don't like that. You know, especially when I've got my own vehicle. I didn't. You know, this is just before Christmas, you know, I've had this. Because my last car, which was an A-Class Mercedes, it was an oldish one. Well, obviously it was oldish. It didn't pass the ULEZ, you know, which this car does. So if I would have driven out of my, just out of my gates, that cost me £12 a day. And that's a lot of money. Now, are all these cars going to turn right, or what? Oh, they are. They're all going the same way I'm going. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. I'm just. Yeah, well, I'm keeping this on so that I can talk to someone. Maybe I should listen to the radio or something like that. Oh, I've got my headphones in, so, you know, I do listen to some people that I follow on YouTube. But, and I know the battery isn't, I haven't got all that battery, but I've just got to have enough to park. What is it? Coming on to 10:2. Come on. I'm going to go straight up to that studio. Straight up to that studio. I've got to pay and then straight up to the studio. Let me get these glasses in there. Straight up to that studio. Yep. Everybody's going the same way, and the traffic's slow going around there because they're trying to get onto the A40. Still 8:49. My clock in the car is an hour fast, like my clocks at home, because I never put them, you know, I never changed them, you know. See, that is not good. So these cars, we're all going the same way. They've gone. Calm down, JD. Calm down. I wish you could. I might turn it round a bit. I'm going to turn it round a bit. So let's see if I can turn it round. See, now the police want to get involved. They want to. Oh no. Oh, what am I doing? Turn it round. I just need to turn the thing round. They can't get through, so they've left. You're not seeing really. Can you see? No, you can't. See, look, you just want to be in front of me, so you're doing that. And you're leaving me in a box junction, which I can't be in. Can't see. Don't think the angle's not right. I mean, I'm up the road, but I have to. It's gone 10 to now. Let's see if I can make it into the gym by 9, because I'm literally down the road, but then I've got to find a parking space. But because free parking is till 8:30, I'm hoping I can find a parking space near, because people who don't want to pay have left. So I'm hoping that works in my favour. Can't remember. Now this person who's going round, right, why have you come all the way here? Right, okay, so we're more on the roll now. We're more on the roll. We're more on the roll. That boot camp, I thought that was Barry's boot camp. It's boot camp Pilates. I must see what that offers. Boot camp Pilates. I like the sound of that. Boot camp Pilates. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. I always thought it was Barry's boot camp. What was that? Oh, ice off the car. Okay, so there's parking spaces here, but I want to park round, so I might have to come back round here. But let's see. It's 8:52. The class starts at 9:30 because the instructor keeps on coming late, so it's getting later and later. It was 9 o'clock. It used to be at 7:30. She was always late. Then it used to be at 8. She was always late. Now it's at 9. She was always late. And now it's at 9:30. Now let's see if I can get a parking space here. This is it. If I can get a parking space here, looks like I can. Oh, look at those little dogs. Beautiful. Here we go. Yes. Right, so all I have to do now is pay for my parking and then rush to the gym. Okay, it's may speak to you later. I might not, if you don't see me, I haven't jumped off the wagon or anything like that. I'm just gonna, leave it a little bit longer. Okay, bye bye.